Hello everybody, I'm Storm here. Welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4 Millennium Dawn, Vietnam. In the last episode, we continued working on, building everything up. We were able to change our interventionism policy to the point where we can now actually start justifying some wars. And we began justifying against Laos. So that is now done. We are ready to declare a war, our first war of the series, so we'll see how that goes. It shouldn't be too tough. And yeah, that's kind of where we're at. We're still working through our research, improving our intelligence agency. We actually have 2 agents now, so that's also nice. And yeah, things are going pretty well for us. The kind of other big international news was that Al-Qaeda, which seized control of Saudi Arabia, decided to, well, declare war on just about everyone. At least all of their neighbors, anyway. They declared war on Bahrain, Yemen, Syria, everybody. It wasn't until they declared war on Israel, though, that they done goofed, because that's when they got the United States' attention and the U.S. basically steamrolled them. And now they are a puppet of the United States, but still called Al-Qaeda for some reason, and still has that flag. But they're Western outlook, so I think that's probably a bug in the mod, unfortunately. But, it is what it is. So, oh, there's one other thing that I need to mention, because I done goofed. And that is, I was assigning these videos to the wrong playlist. So that should be corrected now. So all of these videos should now be in the correct playlist. So, sorry about that. Alright, now back to what we're going to do. And that is, we're going to declare war on Laos. And I'm going to go ahead and tell all of my commanders that are currently assigned to this effort to be aggressive and go for it. Oh, do I actually... Yes, I do have fighters. Let's get my fighters up and running. Oh, and we got our new... Well, we're starting to produce our first real homegrown fighter design. And I think we actually have some of them in here. Yes, we have a couple of them. Alright, there's 3G. China wants to send military aid. They want to send us 1 convoy. No thank you. Thanks, but no thanks. Wi-Fi. Well, there is also a suggestion that someone made. This movement for the liberation of Congo has capitulated. Yeah, this war is over. It's done. They're toast. 754 guns. 40 APC 1965s. And a bunch of other equipment. ATGMs. Just a lot of really old, obsolete gear. But you know what? We'll take it. Because, well, beggars can't be choosers at this point. Denmark has joined the Paris Accord. Okay, there is a faction out there that is forming. The Paris Accord. That now has France, Egypt, and Denmark. So we'll need to be somewhat cautious about what we're doing. Because you are Western Outlook. Because Cambodia is the next target. Yeah, whatever. We'll just get them all down there. Okay, the suggestion that was made was that we switch off of police state. As it really wouldn't affect too much. 1% stability. Yeah, we can switch to this. Extensive police and intelligence apparatus. Because what that will let us do is grab that Assure Intellectual Freedoms, which gives a 5% research speed bonus. And eventually it'll give us Industrial Research Task Forces, which also gives us a 5% research speed bonus. So that would be good. Alright, Cambodia. Let's begin justification. What we're going to want our guys to start doing, and actually going to slow things down a little bit. Our agents here is begin rooting out resistance. China attacks our influence in Cambodia. Who cares? Cambodia is about to cease to exist, so, it doesn't matter. I think we have until I got 10.8% world tension. Yeah, peace treaty. We're missing CNC equipment production. Oh, really? Okay. Alright, we don't really have access to their factories right now. Do we have any damage that we need to repair? Yes. Go ahead and repair the damage. We'll prioritize that. Non-aligned propaganda campaign. Military factories. That is going to cost a lot. Two off-map military industry. I think we're going to hold off on that. It doesn't look like they really had anything, does it? There's one civilian industry, but I don't see anything else. And there's nothing that really can be built there. All right. It could also be because compliance is just too low there. Syria has declared war on Syria. Another Syrian civil war. All right, alignment debate's done. Let's go ahead and get the ensure intellectual freedoms. These are Syrian nationalists, Syrian Arab Armed Forces. And they appear to be losing. So that looks like it's a military coup of some description. August 28th. Okay. I think we're good to go ahead and speed things back up again. We're slowly... Are we building the mounted ATGMs at all? I don't think so. Do I want to switch off the artillery? And build some mounted ATGMs instead? You know what? We are. Go ahead. We're going to put the artillery back in here. But right now, getting some of those built is a little bit more important. Non-aligned party in India has formed a new government. And the nationalists in the Philippines have formed a new government. Now, no one's guaranteed them, which is good. Well, like, what equipment are we missing production for? What do we have here? 14% resistance. Islamic Republic of Arabia has declared war on Al-Qaeda. These are the Salafists again. Under Osama bin Laden. Alright. But I don't think that's gonna work. Or maybe it will. Well, we'll see. If they're able to retake the country. Alright, so we're going to be going for interventionalism. Replaces global interventionalism with neo-imperialism. Yep, we're going that route. Probably means I spent a little more than I needed to. You know what, we're gonna go ahead and lease those military factories. Just go ahead and do it. We had the money. Vladimir Putin's been reelected. Shocker. Microcomputing is done. Let's get improved computing. Yeah, we can't do anything about our cybersecurity until we get that improved computing. Alright, machine learning. Infantry fighting vehicles. What? Are we suffering attrition here? That's what's happening. We're suffering attrition down here. I see. It'll take 50 days to finish. Okay. We can actually take a infrastructure investiture. 25% increased construction speed for that infrastructure. Production efficiency cap. Production efficiency cap. Is there anything that's more important to get? Efficiency retention and efficiency base. Military industry output and naval yard output. You know what? We're going to grab that. Industrial electrospun polymeric nanofibers. So now this should take 37 days. Good. But we are going to need those infantry fighting vehicles at least queued in somewhere. There we go. Alright, we have a line for them. No factories to work on them, but justification is complete. India proposes to construct a civilian industry in the Mekong Delta. You know what? We'll accept it. Go for it. Yes, it's going to get us some influence, but we'll deal with that later. Let's see. Gains national spirit militarism. Recruitable population factor 10%. Civilian military industrial conversion cost. Production efficiency growth. Can set the rule. Or set the rules can intervene in foreign conflicts. Alright. Do it. And we've completed our war goal. Make sure no one is guaranteeing them. They are not. Declare war. Go, go, and go. Oh. Okay, our aircraft are in theater, so that's good. In fact, it might be a good idea to reposition those planes into a better airfield. Let's see. China wants to provide a bunch of stuff. You know what? We're going to accept it. A convoy. We have no need for convoys, but that stuff we could use. Is our independence still being guaranteed? Yes, it is. Good. We're missing main battle tank. Okay. Alright, I think those are utility vehicles, some equipment, and a bunch of other stuff. Take all states. Alright. At least initially, we are going to be directly occupying most of these. Because we just need the industry base, we need the manpower, we need the resources, you know, all those good sorts of things. Hey, actually managed to finish training a division. We have enough army experience that we can make some adjustments to that. All right. First off, we're going to remove pretty much all of this. We want to get it down to 40 combat width. I do want some actual mainline artillery. So we're going to do that. Width +4. So if we get rid of 2 of those, that brings us down to 40. But we're going to want Greece, and we're going to want engineers. +1, +2. That's +2. Self-propelled air defense artillery. Heavy engineers. That's +2. What if we replace this with that? Air defense. That's +4 and that's +3. So if we remove one of those and we add one of these... No. With this 3. With this 3. That's 3. So if we replace this with a 4, there we go. This is motorized. Do we have, like, self-propelled artillery? The defense increases. Breakthrough. Soft attack. Doesn't look like it changes soft attack. The problem is, do we actually have self-propelled artillery? I don't know if we actually do. You know what? We're going to save that. Alright, that's going to allow us to deploy a unit. Missing equipment for self-propelled AA. Self-propelled AA. Alright. Can we train more tank battalions? Combat with 28. Not exactly what I'd be looking for. Two, 4. This is the armor, right? All right, let's train 10 divisions. These are armored regiments. These are armored brigades. Let's upgrade them. Excavation 1's done. Excavation 2. Let's see, we can change the companies. The death of Sheikh Said? Something like that. President of the UAE. Okay. Division, attack plus 10%. Divisions required for sending intervention force. Okay, yeah, get that. Thailand is guaranteeing the independence of Brunei, and the independence of Thailand is being guaranteed by Indonesia. Well, that's unfortunate. What about Myanmar? Bill Clinton's been reelected to a 4th term. Yeah, that definitely throws a monkey wrench into some plans if their independence is being guaranteed by Indonesia. I don't think we can really risk a scrap with Indonesia right now. We have no navy. It might be worth starting to work on air doctrine. Operational integrity. Interception, mission efficiency, and ground support. Superior mission efficiency, strategic bombing. It seems to be kind of the more universal. Attack helicopter ground attack. Multi-role fighter agility. Yeah, I think we'll go with operational integrity. Let's go start work on that. Rally for Congolese democracy has capitulated. Alright, resistance not that bad. Compliance is increasing. So you may want to think about or waiting for this stuff to integrate. We're going to need a proper garrison type. So yeah, it's going to be something else we're going to have to do. Alright, well, I think we're going to end the episode here. And we'll see what we get up to next. I might think about Myanmar. I mean, they don't really have very many resources, at least not directly. They have a little bit of fuel, a little bit of tech metals, a little bit of steel. But it'll also open up the possibility of absorbing these other smaller states. And we're really going to need a navy if we're going to deal with Indonesia. Indonesia would be a nice target, but I think you have a ways to go before we can challenge them. Alright, but we're going to go ahead and stop here for the day. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.